Well, I was not expecting this. Board! With bricks! Hello and welcome. In this video I was going to review heater and kite shields along with some various armor, including replica World of Warcraft armor I purchased a while ago from AliExpress. As it turns out, all of this armor comes with all of these figures. So we have a lot to look at. Note, when I purchased these, there were no reviews nor pictures on the product page. With that being said, time to suit up. All factions purchased come with the knight helmet, new designed armor, plume, shield, and pole weapon. The arms and hands are not assembled to the torso out of the package, and neither is the shield and handle. The first faction armor is Black Falcons. The figure is highly detailed with a blue tabard adorned by the Black Falcon's crest on the torso. The belt looks really good here too, as does the armor print. The legs show a little bit of the chainmail followed by more plate armor. The torso print continues on the back of the figure, showing the tabard and plate with the chainmail on the upper legs area. A view from the side reveals a very detailed arm print with strap and plate armor. The torso and legs are both printed with chainmail and even details of the clips for the leg guards and boots. The same level of detail is present on the right side of the figure. The armor here is well designed with the blue and black front with the chainmail peering through the plate mail. The pauldrons are black on the left and blue on the right, with a fleur de lis printed on them. A better look at the black and blue color scheme on the back. Now with the shield equipped, the shield is okay. It has these printed spikes which I don't fully understand. They could have just as easily used the original design for this shield. Next up is the Serpent Knight. This is the only set that comes with this hammer on a sprue. I'm not sure why this one has this hammer. Looks to be a mechanically powered hammer at that. To compare this with an official LEGO minifigure version, there are quite a few nuances between the two. From the front, the LEGO version printed neckline is smaller but thicker. The belt is bigger with the buckle sticking out more, and the chain printing on the legs are more defined. A view from the side, the differences are pretty clear. The LEGO version has no printing here, whereas the AliExpress version continues the front print on the torso, arms, and legs. Now with the armor equipped to the LEGO minifigure. Nice plate armor design, but very limited. This is only one of a few where there is printing just on the front. The shoulders and back are simply blank. Let's have a look at the shield equipped. The issue is persistent with all the sets. The handle is a micron too small for the LEGO minifigure's hands and easily slides out. Now equipped with the official shield, looking rather dapper. Next we have the Green Dragon faction. The figure print is a full plate design with the green tabard adorned with a gold dragon logo. The belt print here is really nice, continuing down to the legs. The chainmail on the legs is a good touch. The boot and knee pad designs remind me a bit of K-Town brick plate armor legs. On the side, some very detailed arm prints with the strap and arm guards. The belt print continues on the torso from the front. The upper leg chain print is well detailed, as well as the boots. The tabard and belt print continues from the front, and a bit lost here is the chain print on the back of the legs. Now with the armor. This is ridiculously detailed, adorned with printed rivets, checkered design, and the green dragon logo. The design includes a chain which connects the upper armor with the lower part of the armor. Scale prints feature on both the green and light green sides of the pauldrons. The back continues the checkered print pattern, and here we can see the gold print on the pauldrons and the clip print connect both the front and back together. Equipped with the shield and compared to the LEGO version, we see the differences in the print quality. The LEGO version print is a lot crisper with thinner line work, and the obviously brighter yellow and gold shield. Note that the Mini Knight's helmet does not sit correctly on the minifigure's head with this armor equipped. The next minifigure is the first of a few featuring this style of studded leather design. It features a nicely printed chainmail neck guard, studded leather, and a few leather straps. The legs are decorated with chainmail once again, but with plate leggings and boots. These detailed prints are continued on all sides of the minifigure. The side view features arms printed with a plate shoulder, elbow, and forearm guard connected by the printed chainmail. The torso features a leather pouch, more studs, and leather straps. The leg features chainmail connecting to the plate leggings, and boots featuring finely printed rivets. The back torso print shows the chain strapped to the back of the studded leather armor, with the straps wrapping around the figure. The Dragon Master's armor is well detailed, with the logo front and center on the black and red background. The gold rivets on the pauldron and golden neckline elevate the armor's look. The red and black are well printed here, with the red strap connecting both the front and back pieces together. The red paint on the pauldron is not as opaque as it should be, and the black seeps through on this piece. The shield is the iconic Black Knight's logo. If you're confused, so am I. The Dragon Master logo is the green dragon, and the Black Knight logo is the blue dragon, which do look the same. To get the full look of the Dragon Knights, you will need to purchase the right shield. Next, we have a purple studded leather armor with chainmail. The dark purple plume here is a nice touch. The armor features a beholder on the chest area with the tentacled eyes printed on the pauldrons. The print on the back has the same pattern as the front, without the logo. This could be interesting as an armor piece for the Cult of the Unseeing Eye from Baldur's Gate 2. The shield is well printed, however not as good as the rounded shield from the Dungeons & Dragons set. Next is the Lion Knight's faction minifigure featuring a well-printed plate armor from head to boot, with some chainmail on the legs. The tabard is adorned by the Lion Knight faction logo with a strap holding everything in place. The strap and armor continue around the figure with the nice arm printing. The armor is printed only on the front, and it features a shield with the Lion Knight's logo. There are straps with chains connecting the upper and lower parts. Next up are the Fright Knights. Unlike most minifigures, this set comes with a white vampiric head. The design and print are the same as the Lion Knights. The armor is also similar as the Lion Knights, with just the front featuring any printing. With the shield equipped, there are some visible marks on this piece. I'm not sure if this is an anomaly or standard issue. Next, we have a light blue studded leather armor. There are a few differences here from the other sets featuring this print. The face print is positioned too high on the head. This is problematic when equipping the helm. The other noticeable difference is the arm. This gold color is a chrome that really shines, whereas the others are a muted silver. Now for the armor. The gold continues here with a finely printed design on the breastplate and pauldrons. Even the rivet is painted on the pauldrons. The light blue color scheme from the studded leather continues here too. The Crown Knight shield is printed on a flat gold base, compared with the Lego version, which is printed on a light bluish-gray plastic. Next, we have the Griffin Knight. Displayed on its right is the official Lego version. The key differences are the line work on the AliExpress version, which is much thicker, and the boot printing, which is not present on the Lego version. The Lego version looks more polished, more refined, though less detailed. The side and back print really distinguishes these pieces. The silver hands on the AliExpress version are a dead giveaway. Simply put, Lego's version does not feature any printing beyond the front, whereas the AliExpress has printing on all sides of the minifigure. The print quality on the armor is good, despite the minuscule logo. This would have been better without it. The plume design is also featured on the pauldrons. The straps on the front are a nice touch. The same golden plume motif is printed on the back as well. Comparing the shields, the Lego version using the Zelda shield, which is a heater shield, is brighter overall. The Griffin's wings look bulkier too. Next is the Raven Knight faction, similar to the Lion Knights in all facets for the minifigure design. I would have liked the tabard color to be more in line with the bright light orange of the Tournament Knight. The armor is only printed on the front with no pauldron decor. This is a missed opportunity to have a bright light orange pauldron with the wing logo in black. The shield has the same gold color print found on the armor and tabard. Next, we have another studded leather torso, this time in blue. This is the same design as the others, so I'll just do a quick 360 view and move to the armor piece. The overall look is similar to the Lion Knight's design. This one has some gold print on the blue pauldron, and the Lion of the King's Knight faction is displayed on the center of the chest piece. With the shield equipped, we see the same indentation on the lower part of this shield. The overall design does resemble Lego's version. The Wolfpack Renegades are next. The design is the same as the Lion Knights, except with the Wolfpack logo and brown tabard. This one has graphic elements of fur on the pauldrons continuing through to the neck area of the armor, and the cloth piece on the chest looks to be tattered. The back looks nice with the slashes on the cloth area. The shield looks good here too. Next we have the studded leather design, this time in dark blue. This is the same design as all the others, so I'll do a quick 360 view. The armor is that of the Crown Knights, with the shoulders painted in 2 different shades of blue and adorned with a gold trim and rivet. The gold trim printing continues on the back with more plate detailing. Equipped with the shield, it looks okay. Next we have the Kraken faction. Displayed on its right is the official LEGO version. The colors look different. The LEGO version is more teal, while the AliExpress version is more aqua. The logo looks brighter too on the LEGO version. LEGO's version looks to have the thicker lines this time around, but again, lacks the nice boot detail. A view from the side shows the different hand colors, and the strap on the front continues on the leg. There is some print on the lower part of the arms. I do want to highlight the dagger print on the left leg. Nice little addition. Of course, we are here for the armor, and this one looks really nice. The leather chest covering the full plate armor is nice, as are the Kraken's tentacles on the pauldrons. The back print is unlike any other and features a horn and pouch. Side by side with the shields equipped, the LEGO version is much brighter and the colors match the torso, unlike the AliExpress version. Next we have a studded leather armor, this time in yellow. Another quick 360 view is in order. With the armor equipped, there is no distinguishable logo present. However, the pauldrons do give this one away. The Displacer Beast's tentacles are printed on a semi-opaque orange background. The decoration on the front is pretty nice and continues on the back of the armor. The shield looks rather good on this one. Next, we have the Horse Knight faction. Displayed on its right is the official LEGO version. The first noticeable difference is the print size. The chainmail and logo are larger on the AliExpress version. The leg printing is shifted slightly to the left on the AliExpress minifigure. Looking at my regiment of this figure, I am happy to report this is not the norm. The other difference is the quality of the white print on the legs. Ironically, the LEGO minifigure features an opaque or white print. Subtle differences on the AliExpress version are the diamond print on the belt hanging from the waist and the thinner belt end. The side view shows the chainmail print on the elbow. The gold line from the front continues here as well as the belt design. The leg has the same white print flaws as the front, but the boot printing is well done. It's of equal quality on both sides of the minifigure. The back torso print for the LEGO minifigure features 3 rows of chainmail, while the AliExpress version has but 2. The print on the leg continues the established pattern. The armor has a nice color scheme with the blue, white, and gold. I'm not sure what the decoration on the pauldrons is meant to represent though. In much higher resolution view, the gold print is not consistent on the pauldrons. The issues with the white print persist on the shield, made even more apparent looking at it side by side with the LEGO version. Next we have the leather torso, this time in green. A quick 360 and we'll move on to the armor. The armor features a leather design with brown print covering a chainmail motif. The chest is adorned with a Forestmen or Dark Forestmen logo. The pauldrons have a printed leaf pattern. The back is well detailed with the patterns on the front being carried over. The chainmail is a bit more visible here too. The shield is very well detailed and the print gives the illusion that the shield is actually a wooden shield. Now for the final minifigure. Once more the studded leather torso makes an appearance, this time in olive green. A quick 360 tour and we'll move on to the armor. This one surprised me as I hadn't realized the Kraken faction had 2 very different knight motifs. Looking at the pauldron, this armor looks diseased with the color selection and design. Looking at the print on the back of the armor, this would be ideal for a Warhammer Knight of Nurgle. With the first AliExpress version to the right, besides the shield and plume colors carried over, they look almost like 2 different factions. I don't really understand the interpretation for this version of the Kraken faction. And these are all the minifigures for this review. Final thoughts, I'll start with the negative. I have experienced the shield pop off the handles, so some Kraggle, or crazy glue, may be in order here. The articulation in the legs is looser than the Lego version. This does not impact the minifigure from standing straight, but the looseness is present. I would recommend new heads anyway, as the head printing is not always the best. Some faces are printed too high on the head, and some feature large dilated pupils. Once the helms are on, good luck getting them off those heads. On the topic of helms, throughout the video the plumes were not pushed all the way into the top of the helms, as some proved to be more challenging. I didn't want to snap the piece in there. Ultimately, I didn't purchase these for the figures, but for the armors and shields. So it's a bit disappointing that the shields don't attach well to official LEGO minifigure hands. Some of the choices for the factions could have been better. For instance, the Wolfpack torso would have been better as studded leather rather than plate mail. Likewise, King's Knight faction torso would have been better with the plate design rather than the studded leather. Lastly, some of the sets would have been nicer without any faction on the armor at all. That being said, let's talk about the positives. The minifigure and armor prints are very detailed. For $1 and change, you can get a fully equipped minifigure. The plastic is consistent with most AliExpress minifigures, which is a good quality. I really do like the studded leather torso and the detail they pack. Even though I wasn't looking for minifigures, it would be difficult to just get rid of them. In fact, I may buy just a few for the generic leather armor colors. On that note, that is all for this video. Did any of these minifigures pique your interest? Which faction not represented would you be interested in seeing made? Let me know in the comments below. And this was a longer video, so if you made it to the end, big thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.